what the fuck just happened? Or in this case, to me, it's currently January 22nd at the time of this recording. And, hello everybody! Oh no. Straight up, this is actually 2 days for my birthday. And this is probably get released on the 23rd. Hello. If I'll be honest, I just went to visit like family for Christmas, and celebrated New Year's, and overall, I'll be honest, I don't have it in me to make videos anymore. I honestly only make them when I feel like it. Good. So I have a lot of things to do, but hey, whatever. Let's react to this Siege of the Champ video. The thing is, this video is called Doflamingo the Heavenly Demon, which is its actual title in One Piece. Straight up though, I don't know what to think about this. I actually I haven't seen this video, but I have seen the video that was released after it. But anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is a 42-minute long video. Damn. Alright. Let's do this, shall we?
Trial of all time. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm playing press your luck with this one. But we do this for the people. So let's go ahead and get it started. Coming in at a whopping 10 feet
tall.
No exaggeration. And with so many crimes committed, I can't even name them all right now.
That's not a joke, by the way. This dude is actually 10 feet tall. But then again, that's the same with almost every other One Piece character. Every single one of them is like over 6 feet, 7 feet. Some of them are even as tall as a fucking skyscraper. And if you've seen the manga, there are literal giants. In fact, in the anime, there's someone whose devil fruit power was literally becoming an island. You know how they meant like, oh, I want my man to be 6 feet? Yeah, they make 6 feet look like 4 feet. And that's honestly an understatement. No, they make 6 feet look like 2 feet. Anyway.
Doflamingo. So, y'all already know how this goes. The evidence is on deck, ready to be presented. So go ahead, grab some popcorn or something to snack on. Because without further ado, Exhibit A. Of the sea and the king of Dressrosa. His name is feared throughout all the seas, and his
the hell?
But how did the Heavenly Demon become one of the biggest kingpins in the world? Well, we have to go back a good 33 years in the past. Now, Doflamingo was a celestial dragon. Now, if you don't know what a celestial dragon is, allow me to explain. These are the world nobles, aka the biggest dickheads in the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brother, And I mean, come on, bro. They ain't even hiding it. Look at them. They literally have dicks on their heads. They're dickheads. Look at that. This alfalfa ass, jackass shit on their head.
You want? Okay. I also want you all to know, I do not watch any of these videos. This will actually be my first time watching this. And in fact, this is something I do with like every other video that I save up for a reaction, or mainly just for 2 channels. It's Siege of the Champ and Damon What If. I don't watch their videos. I want to watch them as a first-time reactor only. So my reaction will be as shocking or surprised as you guys are. As all of you are.
Now, Saint Homing, Doflamingo's father, decided one day, everybody, I have an announcement to make. I would like to go live with the peasants. Blasphemy! Now, this is a very big deal because the Don Quixote family are world nobles living in the holy land of Marijwa, basically motherfucking Beverly Hills. And Doflamingo's dad decided, I want to go live with the regular niggas, cause why not? And this is some of the stupidest shit you could possibly do because...
Yeah, cause like realistically, yeah, he had a good intention, sorta, because Because the whole point of celestial dragons is that they are the most scummiest people. Scummiest people? They're the most, oh jeez. They are the worst people in all of One Piece. And there's one who is sane, who is actually, because basically celestial dragons or One Piece are treated like, well, gods. And it's sort of the whole thing with not Mario's Bar or something. I think it was something. It's pretty much between false gods and actual gods. Because that's what celestial dragons are, false gods. And it's the same thing with the elders of the world government, I think. I don't know I think they're just called the elders. Because the elders are literal demons. Their transformations are literal demons. And Luffy, who's supposed to be considered the villain to the Marines, is literally using the power of a godly fruit. The Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, which is a literal sun god. Also, so much shit has happened over these past few months, it's insane. Because apparently, One Piece is a seasonal anime now. So ultimately, which, for two reasons, it actually does make sense. But hey, whatever. What I'll say is this. One, the reason why it's now a seasonal anime, and now only get 26 episodes a year, is because one, it'll allow the manga to progress more, which makes sense. And two, maybe it can be for the time for these animators to get a break. Then again, no. Okay, 26 episodes a year, or 24 episodes a season. Also, that just popped up into my head. Apparently, all of One Piece, all of the 1100, I don't know the exact number, amount of episodes was only season 1. Nah. Okay, I'ma stop. But, what was I even doing? But the reason why Holman did this, because, he accepted that he was just a normal human, like everyone else. But ultimately, that didn't matter, because realistically, no normal person is gonna accept that, and they'd be like, he's a celestial dragon, kill him! Because since he's a normal human, that means that technically he's not protected by the world government. So that would also mean that the commoners could pretty much do what they want. And this, what happened next, you'll see.
Everybody hates celestial dragons because they enslave people. They're assholes. They don't even consider themselves human because they are the top of society. So the whole family ends up leaving.
Jeez. This is, I don't know, should I start catching up on One Piece? I don't know. But I did see Boa's backstory. Wow. And the sad thing is, that's not even the most that's not even the worst backstory in One Piece. And by worst, I mean most tragic. That title has to go to Kuma. Or someone else to know.
Because they enslave people.
Fishman Island. Oh.
Assholes. They don't even consider themselves human because they are the top of society. So
those smiles actually make me sick.
So the whole family ends up leaving and giving up their celestial dragon status. And obviously Lil Dofi wasn't fucking with it. Bro was already complaining. Lil nigga was like, Daddy, where are the slaves and why do I have on this peasant clothing? Oh, calm down, son. We're gonna be living.
That's considered peasant clothing? Seems just alright to me. But... And also, the fact that he said, where are the slaves? That already shows that he was too far gone. That already shows he was too far gone.
A simple, peaceful life now. Some bullshit. Now, it's very clear that Doflamingo's dad doesn't have an ounce of evil in his body, like the other celestial dragons. He's a simple man.
Yeah, he's the only sane one. The only nice one.
But an ignorant one. And he was
very
about to get hit with a reality check. So the next day, him and Dofi walk into town. So his dad walks up to the vendor and says, I want to buy some apples. So the vendor's like, oh, tally home, brother. You must be new here. But this dumb-ass nigga ends up saying, oh, yes, me and my family are from Marijwa. You what? So everybody shook. They like, what the fuck? If you from Marijwa, you a celestial dragon, ain't you? And this dumb-ass nigga is like, oh, no. We used to be celestials, but we're human now. And then it didn't help that doflamingo just started going off on everybody, calling everybody peasants and shit. So they was cooked. Cause later that night, they burned down their damn house. They is trying to kill these niggas. They on some Salem witch trials type shit. Find the celestials and burn them. So they end up running for their life for days. Cause a dumbass daddy was so fucking ignorant, thinking that a celestial dragon could live with regular people. And this man doflamingo was shook. As a kid, this man went from the top of the world to the fucking gutter. Him and his brother got beat for trying to steal bread cause they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head.
Yo. Yo, the freaking panda head guy is just a reoccurring character. It's just like a reoccurring background character in One Piece. And I'm not joking, that's joking. Search a panda head One Piece and you'll see this guy is just everywhere.
For the world to the fucking gutter. Him and his brother got beat for...
I'm thinking it's conflicting, because like, yeah, realistically, Doflamingo's a piece of shit, and that's supposed to be, I forgot his name, Corazon. So, like, realistically, you're gonna beat kids for stealing bread, but at the same time, these are the children of people who have only done one thing, and that would be a piece of shit, and that's it. Hey, and it's like the same thing. I don't think this is actually the same thing, but it's like the same thing with, it's kind of like how, when Naruto pretty much when it was in Naruto, when it was, the information was released that Naruto had the Nine-Tailed Fox sealed in him, they all despised him, which just, it's just, I hate this trope in any sort of media whatsoever. And while it is sort of understandable why people would react this way, it just makes no sense when you actually think about it. You're going to like beat or torture or just neglect the child when there's something wrong with them, even though you neglecting them or hurting them is honestly making the problem worse. That's the sort of same thing with Doflamingo here. Yeah, he's a piece of shit, but this dude was but what you'll see later is, I don't know. Like, yeah, oh yeah, there's just so much things I want to say, but I can't say it because this just prolongs the video's runtime, so I can't even say anything. Just go on.
To steal bread cause they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head. I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a panda head laughing at me. Like,
I mean,
for the world to the fucking gutter. Him and his brother got beat for trying to steal bread cause they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head. I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a...
If this is the person with the panda head, you might as well. What? She's hot, okay?
And the head laughing at me. Like, look at little bro, this is terrible. And they mama end up getting sick, and she end up dying.
And she ended up dead.
So at this point, Doflamingo rightfully so hates his dad, as he should. This nigga's an idiot. You broke, you stink, and now your wife dead. It can't get no worse, right? Wrong.
Sadly,
people end up finding them. And I don't even know if I could say this word on YouTube, so I'm just gonna bleep it. They them. These people start going off on them. I kid you.
They what? What does that even mean? I mean, to be honest, it honestly just looks like the same thing as crucifying. I don't know. I mean, sorta, kinda. And also, this is what I was talking about. They tried to They literally tried to burn them alive.
Now, bro right here said,
hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here!
and they just going off on them because they are celestial dragons. They hate them. It don't matter if Doflamingo's dad is different. You're still a celestial dragon to them. The people who treat commoners like garbage. So at this point, this was the break.
Honestly, they treat commoners probably worse than garbage. I mean, shit, they really don't care who you are. A commoner? Bro, they even treat admirals like shit. No, technically no. But there was this one scene I think I saw where it's like, hey, if you let any one of these pirates hurt us, or one of these people hurt us, you'll be executed for not defending us. And I saw that scene and I was like, man, fuck y'all. Oh, and I think it was an admiral that was protecting them. And you wanna know, I think that Pacific admiral was actually Green Bull, matter of fact. And you wanna know something? They admit that what they do is wrong, but they don't care. Or in this case, like, whatever justice is, because every character, a lot of characters have their own, like, ideology of what their depiction of justice is in One Piece. And I don't remember the exact line, but what it was said was, by Green Bull, I think, was that's how we get by in the world. We get by in this world by oppressing you. They be just using violence on people they use violence on people and call it justice. Bro, he was just attacking people, and this was after they said people just got out of a war. What the hell do you? Also, this guy just glazes a kind of. Well, not glazed, but this dude just wants his praise. This man also just glazed the celestial dragons. And straight up. He also went there fully knowing that if he did not come, that if he came to when he went to Wano, he could just kill a bunch of people there and nobody would do anything. And also, he deadass said, hey, if Kaido was still here, I wouldn't be here. Which honestly makes sense. Who the fuck wants to fight Kaido? I want to make it known that the only reason why Luffy even beat Kaido was because this man was already just tired as hell of fighting another fight. I really do think that if Kaido was fully healthy, all sobered up, fully healthy, not on death's door, all stamina, was at full health, Luffy wouldn't have won. Even with Gear 5, I don't think he would have won. Discrimination is a comfort. That's how I get by in the world, by oppressing you. Yes. And all of that just to get Wi-Fi hockeyed by Shanks. Yeah. Also, apparently Shanks has a brother now named Shamrock. Also, I thought that Shamrock was gonna have red hair just like Shanks. But no, apparently this guy is blonde.
Stops and just looks at him. They could feel this little nigga's anger from down there. Then bro just started talking like a rabid dog. And then it happened. The man unlocked his Conqueror's hockey. And they were just staring at this. He's like, I'll kill you all. You hear me? Conqueror's hockey. And this little nigga knocked every single person out with his aura. His brother. So even though this man broadcasted that he got murder on his mind, he getting let off the hook with this one. So after that life-altering incident, Dofi goes to this run-down ass shack and ends up meeting this nasty ass, snot-nosed, hunchback, fat
Treble. Ugh. Also, what the hell was this dude's devil fruit? If this is correct, what is this devil fruit that he could just control mucus?
Motherfucker! Oh my god, I hate this nasty ass nigga Treble! So this nasty SOB says, hey, so I heard you knocked out all those people with your hockey. Now, me and my boys will start glazing you if you pass my test. So Treble gives him a gun and the Ito no Mi. And this man Doflamingo did not waste no time. He had murder on his mind. He went back to his dad. Fuck you, old nigga, and blew his brains out. Murdered his own father in cold blood right in front of his brother. And this right here is a good old case of patricide. Murdering your own father. So after Doflamingo murdered his father, he actually brought his head back to Marijois to try to get his status back, but they said, hell nah, leave, peasant. So he ends up going back to Treble, and him, Diamante, Pika, and Virgo said, let's glaze this little nigga to the ends of the earth. And from that day, the Don Quixote family was born, and they was not playing no games. These 4 niggas would do anything for Dofi. Take, for example, one day, Treble finds Dofi beat up. So he asks him, oh my glorious king, what happened? Ah man, some guys roughed me up. I wish they were dead. Okay.
Oh, really?
These
now?
dudes find the dudes that jumped them. And Treble comes up to him and says, you're the guys who roughed up Dofi, right? That little runt. We were just teasing him, that's all. Oh shit! Hey bro, we was just teasing him, I swear. Shut up! They was not playing games with nobody. If Dofi wanted you dead, guess what? You're dying. If he wanted your turf, guess what? Get the packing. This man took racketeering to another level as a 10-year-old at that. And this was the wildest one. Diamante finds bro and says, oh my glorious king, what happened to your knee? Ah man, I just tripped on a crack in the road. Oh, and where's this crack exactly? And I kid you not, this nigga Diamante finds the crack in the road and says, fuck it, I might as well level the whole town. So that's what
You level the whole town? Nah.
What they did, they blew up the whole town. And from that day forward, the Don Quixote family was feared. Niggas cleared the streets when they saw Dofi walking. Hide your kids, hide your wife, ain't nobody safe.
Ain't no
Dofi
trial.
Exhibit A rapper.
A rapper.
Patricide.
Racketeering.
Mass destruction. Multiple counts of murder. Exhibit B.
Yep.
Y'all alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B, Joker. We now fast forward 30 years later, and at this point in time, Doflamingo is the most influential underworld broker in the game, and he is also one of the seven warlords of the sea. And before he became a warlord and they froze his bounty, this man had a whopping bounty of 340 million.
Nah.
Now imagine if the nigga wasn't a warlord. God knows how high that shit would be. But anyways.
Facts. You want to know something I realized? What are berries in One Piece? Like, I'm assuming it's the equivalent to like yen, right? So, right, which is the currency in Japan, which is where the manga is published. Like, if it was in dollars, you're telling me that Doflamingo is worth $340 million? Yeah. But even then, how much would that be? And it'd be 340 million yen for all the highest bounties, which are like 4 or 5 billion. So, like, how much would it? I don't know. I'm gonna check. 214,000. Yep, there you go. Now that isn't the exact number, but it pretty much is. 314,000. Wow.
Bellamy. Now, as we know, before this...
Oh yeah, one more thing. We're in Mocktown now, and, now it's Bellamy.
Even happened, Bellamy fought Luffy and got absolutely embarrassed.
Got one-shotted.
To be precise. It looks like Bellamy and his crewmate, who I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. I think his name is like Sarquis or Sharkeisha or some shit, I don't know. It looks like they're fighting each other and having a falling out. But that is not the case at all. Because you see this nigga Dofi sitting in the corner, controlling them with his string fruit. And this man is pissed off for obvious reasons. Because this nigga Bellamy is trash. He got one-shotted by a human condom. And it was under...
Got one-shotted by a human condom. Which, to be fair, makes sense. Okay, this is out of pocket for thinking this. But, like, would Luffy, like, technically even be able to... No, it probably would. Because technically it's still going in, so...
Flamingo's banner. The Bellamy pirates were under him. So obviously that is a hit to his reputation. So Dofi said, fuck it, you useless piece of shit, and controls old boy like a puppet and slices him.
Oh!
Had had this man Bellamy begging for his life. And what makes this kind of sad, let me give y'all a flashback real quick. Back when Bellamy was a straight young bull, bro used to look up to doflamingo. He wanted to be just
no
like
wonder.
him. I don't know why, bro was a terrible influence. It must have been the drip of the ore or some shit, but
Yeah, it was probably that.
Doflamingo was his inspiration. But when they first met, Doflamingo clearly stated, if you ever lose under my flag, my Jolly Roger, I'm gonna beat your ass and make you unemployed. And well, the rest is history. But of course, Bellamy's still begging like, please, just give me one more chance, my glorious king. But Dofi looked at him like, Bellamy, how much you think my fit costs?
How much you think my fit costs?
30,000? 56 million berries, broke ass nigga.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
So this man Dofi got up, walked away and said, my fit costs more than your whole bounty. And I have absolutely no use for broke ass niggas. And slices this nigga. Bro just assaulted his most notorious glazer while firing him at the same time. Well, ain't that a hell of a way to get fired on your day off? But we really don't even get to see a glimpse.
That's a hell of a way to get fired.
Of how strong this dude is until the Summit Ward, aka the grand opening for the greatest donut shop of all time, Crispy Aces. So before the war even started, you already knew bro was on timing.
Okay, I'm honestly gonna have to end it off here because this video is already too damn long. So I'm gonna make this a two-parter.